When I was 9, my family lost my uncle, the eldest of his generation, and a source of guidance, wisdom, and joy to us all. As I've grown older, I've realized just how deep the tragedy is because we didn't lose him to a heart attack. He died by suicide. As a licensed clinical psychologist, as well as a Hindu American invested in my community, I've lost far too many family members and friends to the tragedy of suicide. From a young age to just a week ago, I've been slammed with the pain of losing people to a cause of death that feels so important to talk about and address.
When I think about the people in my life that I have lost to suicide and those who have survived suicide, the only thing the people that have survived suicide have in common is that they had one person, at least one person, that was available, present, that was there to listen, that was there to help them heal. And so that is why a service like 988 is so critical.
One of the most harrowing moments during my medical training involved getting a message on the patient portal late at night that a 19-year-old patient of mine wanted to end her life. I immediately called my patient, who had run away from home at age 18 and now felt like she had no place left to turn to. My patient was an immigrant who felt the strain of trying to live up to her family's dreams for her, ultimately running away but finding herself cut off.
The root cause of suicide is basically depression and anxiety. But what causes depression and anxiety is the expectations that one has of the people, places, and situations. And when these situations confront us in life and they become too much to bear, what happens is we become depressed or anxious. But there's always tomorrow, and there's always the realization that people, places, and things are always changing, and there's always a light at the end of the tunnel.
From a Hindu perspective, suicide is heavily criticized. It would be a most unfortunate decision on anybody's part. Just as the physical body has ailments, sick, you go to a doctor. So too the mental body has ailments, depression, anxiety, fear, guilt. Just go and ask for help. If there's nobody, just call 988 and there'll be a person right there willing to help you out.
The 988 dialing code is just a first step towards strengthening and transforming crisis care in this country. It serves as a universal entry point so that no matter where you live, you can reach a trained crisis counselor who can help. 988 offers 24/7 access to trained crisis counselors who can help people experiencing suicidal, substance use, or other mental health crises. To reach the Lifeline, people can call or text 988 or chat at 988lifeline.org. If you need suicide or mental health-related crisis support or are worried about someone else, visit the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline's chat to connect with a trained crisis counselor.